Welcome to the Social Life here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Ksenia.
And I'm Stephanie, and we are here to keep you guys in the loop on all things trending, whether it's sports, entertainment, anything on social media, you'll find it right here.
All right, so let's start with the first story. I gotta mention, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but summer is coming to an end. Cue the tears.
Oh my gosh, so sad already.
I know, but let's forget that, guys. Let's talk about summer's biggest fashion trend, slides. Stephanie, do you own a pair of slides?
I have multiple pairs of slides, I gotta say. I love them. It's so easy to just slide your feet in and get going on your way.
So if you don't know what slides are, they're basically, it's like a flip-flop, except you don't slide your feet in between your toes. You don't have that. Just slide your foot in, super comfortable. So here's a funny story for you. You can't leave your slides in the car because of this. They shrink.
Oh my goodness.
They can shrink. The sun can shrink them. So Twitter user Autumn Camry, she left her slides in the car one day, only for her to come back and find that, here you go, they've shrunk. So she posted this picture on Twitter. Of course, everybody takes all their anger, anything that happens to Twitter, and along with this caption. If y'all want to know how my day is going, as I'm getting into my car, I see these little shoes in my back seat, and I'm thinking, whose kids have been in my car? So clearly, she doesn't have kids.
That's crazy.
So I look at the shoe size, and it's a size 9.
That's a size 9 shoe.
The sun shrunk my slides.
That's crazy.
That's insane. You can't leave your slides in the car now.
Wow, I actually have that exact same pair of shoes, so I'm going to be a lot more careful now.
And I guess the worst part is, these slides are expensive. They cost $50.
Yep.
And just to waste $50 because of the sun for one season, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to her.
I know.
And many Twitter users have chimed in and they agree with her. They're saying, yeah, this happened to my shoe and it happens to Crocs.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because they're made out of the same material. So be careful with your Crocs too, guys.
Yeah, if you have little kids, maybe remind them. Sweetheart, take your Crocs back inside the house. Sometimes if you're a working lady and you're wearing heels and you're going to work, you might want to leave your slides in the car so you can slip them on, drive back home.
Yep.
But no, you got to forget about that. Bring them into the office, wherever you're going. You can't leave them in the sun. I mean, like we just mentioned, summer is coming to an end, so we don't really have to worry about that much right now. But still, you got to remember that for next year, next summer. Tell all your friends, tell your kids, anybody you know what? Don't leave them in the car. And I wonder if Nike's going to do anything about it. What do you think?
I don't know. I hope they do. I feel like a lot of brands have done this before where they see something on social media and they respond to it right away. It's amazing marketing. So they might reach out to her and give her a free pair of shoes. I think that'd be really great.
Or they should probably just put a big banner, a big sticker on the shoes when you buy them. Don't leave them in the sun. So that's just one of the stories that was trending, but another really big thing that happened in August, the end of August, the VMAs.
Yep, August 26th, the Video Music Awards, and this show did not disappoint. This is MTV's award show for anyone who doesn't know, and I love this one. It's one of my favorite shows because everyone can go a little crazy. It's MTV, so they kind of give the artists a lot of freedom, and the performances are always insane. They're music video inspired, of course, and they always really bring it.
It's just a time to get around the couch with your friends, your buddies, your family. Sit back and enjoy the music, enjoy the performances, the red carpet. There's so much to see, so much to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. The biggest award of the night also is the Video of the Year award. And this year it went to Taylor Swift.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. She has her new album, Lover. So she's released a bunch of videos. And the one that really took home a lot of awards on the night was You Need to Calm Down.
Right.
Yeah, it has a great message. It's political, it's about acceptance, and she has a lot of celebrities that are in the video with her, which she loves to do. And this picture that's up on the screen right now is actually from a pretty funny moment. So when John Travolta presented the award to Taylor, he actually mistook her for one of the celebrities that was in her video, which is Jay Jolie, a drag queen. She looks pretty similar to Taylor. I'll give that one to John, honestly. but it was pretty hilarious, and everyone was making so many memes.
Oh my gosh, it's all over Twitter. Poor John Travolta. Everyone's kind of, grilling him a little bit, but it's fine. He's John Travolta. We're humans. We make mistakes.
We all make mistakes, and the lights and the cameras. I feel for you, John.
Yeah.
And more about Taylor Swift. She also opened the show. Her performance was awesome. She started with You Need to Calm Down, of course, and then she went into singing Lover, which is one of the new tracks on her album. And it was just her strumming along with her guitar. It was a beautiful performance. Great job, Taylor.
Yeah, she's been killing it. Every VMAs, I could expect to see Taylor Swift there to get one of the highest awards. You go, Taylor.
Yeah, and she's always dancing in the crowd. It's amazing. But speaking of amazing performances, who was someone else that you really loved to watch?
Well, I gotta say, I loved Normani's set, okay?
Yeah.
She has been amazing. Her dance skills, oh my God. I was just standing in front of my laptop like, the whole time. I wish I could dance like her. I'm probably gonna try to get my splits. I don't know. I just want to be like her. She's been killing it. I love Normani. After Dancing with the Stars,
Big fan.
big fan.
Big fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah, her performance was killer, like you said. Like, her dance moves are insane, and the video was really shown. Like, it was really showcasing this performance. She really emulated that with all the dancers and the costumes. It's super 90s inspired. She was dancing like crazy. She must be, I guess, like a dancer or a gymnast in her past
she
life. Definitely has some kind of training, because it's just insane. Crazy. She's super talented. And her song
talented.
Motivation.
Right.
Incredible. Another performance that was really good, one of my favorites, was Lizzo.
Ooh.
She's been killing it. If you guys don't know who Lizzo is, time to educate yourselves. She is a female rapper that is coming up on the scene. She's super popular right now. There she is in all of her glory with her amazing backup dancers. Her vocals were incredible. The show was crazy. She really brought some surprises.
Oh, she did. Let me tell you. Her
She's
dancing,
crazy.
her dance moves. I love what she stands for: body positivity, empowerment. She's really climbing up on the charts, and she's coming to Toronto. So you go, Lizzo.
Yeah,
Big fan.
you go, Lizzo. Huge fan. Another one we have to talk about is Sean and Camila.
Ooh, oh my gosh. So let me show you everybody's reactions. So as they're singing, they're coming closer. Everyone's like, oh my God, they're gonna kiss. They're gonna kiss. Ah.
Yep, that's literally, that is how I felt watching. If you guys don't know, Sean and Camila are Hollywood's newest, hottest couple. They've been friends for a really long time, but recently with their song Senorita, they've become more than friends. And everyone was waiting for this performance because they wanted to see if something would happen. But unfortunately, it was just a tease. So we will have to wait for more Sean and Camila PDA.
You're right.
Yeah. And someone else that was amazing was Rosalia.
Ooh, Rosalia. Oh, I love how they've added a lot of Latin flavor into the VMAs. It's been really great. Her performance with J Balvin. Woo.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
And I saw all the celebrities in the crowd dancing to her. I know the Hadid sisters and also Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner. They love Rosalia. So you could catch them on the cameras watching her performance. And you know where else that you don't want to be caught on camera is on the streets these days, because dash cams are a thing.
Right?
Yeah. So to tell us more about that, we have our tech correspondent, Sanjula.
Are you looking for an affordable dash cam for your car? Well, I got the perfect product for you. Hey guys, my name is Sanjula, and today I'm going to show you an affordable dash cam that I picked up for $109 on Amazon, and it was so good that I had to pick up two of them, one for my car as well as my dad's car. So this is the VFO A119. So I first found out about the VFO A119 when I was looking for an affordable dash cam that won't break the bank, which will also record high quality video. And needless to say, for the past 6 months I've been using this product and it has worked perfectly for me, and I've even captured some amazing footage with it. So first off, let's talk about the design. Now on the front of the device, it has a 2-inch LCD display as well as 5 different buttons and a microphone. It has a power button, a menu button, and 2 left and right buttons, as well as a center save button. So basically how this works is that it will record the videos in a loop. So say if it records from Monday to Friday and it needs more space, what it will do is actually delete Monday's footage and record over it with Saturday's footage. And it just goes on and on with the loop. So if you get a 16 gigabyte SD card, maybe you'll record from Monday to Thursday and then start deleting after that. Maybe if you get a 128 gig SD card, it'll record all the way to the end of the week and then loop over again. Now what that center button does is when you click it, it makes sure that last 30 seconds to a minute of that clip gets saved no matter what, so it will never get overwritten. On the right side, it has an AV out and a mini USB B port for charging. And I actually have mine wired in nice and clean where it's going through the top of the car, going down the A-pillar, underneath the glove box, and then routed through the seats to the back where all my USB ports are. And at the bottom we have the 1440p 30 FPS camera. Now it can record in 1440p at 30 FPS, 1080p at 30 or 60, and 720p at 30 or 60 FPS. Now my favorite feature about the camera is that it's actually tilt and rotatable, so you can tilt it up and down and turn it left and right, so you can adjust it just to the perfect angle you want. Now I did add the additional GPS logger, which shows you your current speed when you're driving, so if you get pulled over, you can say, hey, I was going the speed limit, I have proof. Now there was an incident in earlier of August 2019 where we encountered a drunk driver speeding, and the police was actually able to look at our footage, calculate our speed, and then able to say how much faster the other car was going. So now let's go to the car and show you what this thing can do. Alright, we're here in my car. Every time you turn on the car, as you can see, it makes a little sound and it turns on. So right now it is currently recording. So say if something happened at this intersection and there was an accident and I need to save the clip, all I have to do is hit this little button right here and a warning sign comes on, and now it saves that last 30 seconds or minute of the clip and it makes sure it doesn't get deleted. So this works on a loop recording basis where it will delete the old footage and record new footage over it to have a continuous loop going. But when you hit that, it'll make sure it'll never override the footage ever. All in all, the VFO A119 is an amazing dash cam for the price. My one biggest complaint is that it's not a suction mount, it's actually 3M tape. So when you stick it onto your glass, you can't take it off. You gotta use the included string and pull it out, and it leaves the residue behind, which you have to clean obviously, but I wish it was a suction mount where you can just take it off, adjust it just the way you like it, and not so permanent. But personally, I 100% recommend it for anyone looking for a dash cam that's not only affordable, but also records high quality video. Thank you for watching. That's been my review of the VFO A119.
Thank you so much, Sanjula, for that report. I know I'm probably looking to get a dash cam, so it's gonna have to be one of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, speaking of driving, drivers, you are gonna love this next story. It's a reason to smile. Gas nozzle clips are making a comeback.
Oh my gosh, this one makes me so excited. You don't know how many times I've been standing there going, oh my goodness, I just wish I had a clip so I could leave this in here and not have to sit here holding this gas nozzle.
Right, so
My
if you
goodness.
don't really know what these nozzle clips are, they basically will allow the drivers to fill up their gas tanks hands-free. It's perfect for the winter. Like you said, you don't got to stand there, freeze your poor hand off. So back in 2002, they actually removed them because, they were kind of just for safety reasons. They thought people would drive away with the nozzle in the car, or they're going to spill too much fuel. But they've been noticing that people have actually been replacing things. So they've been putting, their coffee cups in there, anything to keep them from just having to stand there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't go through to those lengths. I just suffered through it, but maybe I should have. That's actually a smart idea.
Well, now you don't got to worry about that no more, because after 17 years, Petro-Canada decided to bring them back not only in Ontario, but almost all across of Canada.
Wow, that's really exciting. I cannot wait to fill up with the new gas nozzle clips.
And there's only one rule. You just gotta stay within 25 feet of your car while the nozzle is locked in there. And that's
fair.
it. Super simple. Drivers are happy. Everybody's happy. We're happy. Unfortunately, we have to go into a break. But guys, don't go anywhere, because coming up after the break, we're gonna have fitness trainer Farzi the Fae here to show us all about high-intensity interval training. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. You're watching Social Life here on Rogers TV. We're going to talk about HIIT, high-intensity interval training workouts that have gained a ton of buzz this year. Now, Don't be alarmed by the word intensity. I know it sounds scary, but it's definitely not. And the best part, you can do it right at the comfort of your own home. We're joined by fitness trainer Farzi Buffet, who's going to break down the benefits of this popular fitness trend and show us a few exercises. Thanks so much for coming, Farzi.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So what is HIIT? What is high intensity interval training?
So HIIT is the opposite of LISS. LISS is low intensity steady state cardio.
Okay.
So HIIT, you're doing more intense bouts of exercise and you're doing it for shorter periods, and then you get rest as well. And your rest is usually going to be a ratio of like 2 to 1. So you get like half the amount of rest and you're working twice as much. So you save a lot of time.
Yeah, that's why I love HIIT the most, and that's why it's my favorite form of cardio, because you can just go in, smash out a workout, and feel like you really worked hard, but you also don't have to spend all day in the gym.
Exactly, and you could do it wherever you want. You could do it at a gym with equipment, you could do it at home with some equipment, or you could do it without any equipment at all, just body weight.
What are the benefits of HIIT?
There are many benefits of using HIIT. So the first one we talked about was actually saving time. So it could be as short as 10 minutes to like maybe 45 minutes or even an hour, but it's better to start slower. 15 minutes is a good starting point. And so, that's one benefit, saving time. You don't have to drive to a gym, so there's a lot of time saving over there. Benefit number 2, you raise your metabolism way more than actual exercise, other exercises. So, and this metabolism, there's an afterburn effect as well, where for 48 hours after you exercise, you actually still burn extra calories than other people.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, metabolism is so important, especially to build while you're young.
Exactly, yeah.
And why is it so popular? Why has this been the trend of the summer?
So it's because it saves so much time. It's so beneficial. Actually, another benefit we didn't talk about is that it improves cognitive ability too.
Oh, really?
Even more than chess. And that's a study that has been done. So I think it's the vast studies and the fact that it's been studied so much and it actually works is why people love doing it. And it's short and fun. You could do it with your friends too, as we did.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, say this is my first time. I want to do HIIT. How do I create a routine? What kind of exercises can be part of HIIT? Does anything count?
Anything counts as long as you're moving. It's mostly complex movements like push-ups, burpees, as we did, jumping jacks. As long as you're using your whole body, like you don't need equipment at all. But you could also do it on a treadmill, for example. So you could like sprint for 30 seconds and then take like a 1-minute jog and then go back into it and do that for 15 seconds. And that actually, those 15 minutes will be more like you'll burn more calories than like a 30-minute walk or something.
Oh, wow.
Or a 40-minute walk. Yeah.
That is really great to know for treadmill users. So everyone who loves their treadmill, maybe try a circuit like this.
Yeah, even elliptical, you could ramp up the intensity. So you could go way harder and faster and then tone it down for their break.
And how many times should you be doing HIIT per week, let's say?
I would start at 3 times a week. As I said, it raises your metabolism for 48 hours afterwards. So honestly, you don't have to do it every day. I would start 3 times a week. And it depends on your goals too. If you're trying to lose weight, then maybe go 6 times a week or something like that. But if you're trying to put on muscle, maybe less, because you don't want to lose as many calories and muscles.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Another benefit, actually, sorry to go back.
No worries.
No worries.
Yeah, is that as you know, sprinters are really jacked and muscular. It's because their workouts are more HIIT style, because they're doing fast sprints. So what HIIT does is it's muscle sparing. So you actually add muscle too. Compared to like LISS, where you're doing like long cardio, like marathon runners where they're super skinny and they use up all their muscle.
Awesome.
Interesting. Yeah. So we actually had the chance to go out with you and try some of these exercises. So let's break them up. Let's start with the jump squat.
Yeah, so jump squats, you want to make sure your back is straight, your knees aren't going past your feet, and you squat really deep into it, back is neutral. You want to make sure your core is engaged all the time when you're doing these workouts. Because even when you're walking throughout the day, keep your core engaged. And if you want to know how to engage your core, pretend you're getting punched in the stomach. And that's kind of like that crunched up feeling.
Let's try it.
Kind of sucking in your stomach. Yeah, you want to have that
That's how you should
throughout
be
your
sitting
whole
all
day.
the time. I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
like around like this.
And how
Yeah.
about the modification?
The modification, you could just do squats on the spot. You don't have to do a jump.
Okay, yeah. So if you're just beginning with HIIT
Yeah.
and it's too much for you to do all the jumping,
Yeah.
then maybe just do regular squats and then you'll be able to get through the whole workout a lot
Exactly.
easier.
Yeah.
Now the next one, the push-up burpees.
Yeah, so burpees, these are amazing for full body workouts, muscles, and it really ramps up your heart rate, so it's really good for losing weight. And yeah, so a modification for that one is you could just do straight push-ups. You don't have to do the jump again, and you could do it on your knees too if you struggle with the push-ups.
Yeah, burpees are actually really hard, and I have a love-hate relationship with them. I've
Yeah.
gotten used to them over the years, but at first they are killer. So
They
definitely
are.
try out the modifications first.
Yeah, for sure.
Now let's talk about the sprints.
Okay, so suicide sprints, you sprint side to side, just your typical sprint, and then you're gonna touch the floor, run back to the other side. If you wanna go super crazy, so this is not a modification, but it's like a advanced modification, maybe do a burpee on each side
Oh.
instead of just touching the floor.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that's
we
so
did
much-
not try that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's jump into jumping jacks, a favorite, a classic.
Yes, so jumping jacks on the spot, up and down, like a star, and yeah, there's not much to be said about that.
Yeah, those ones
Most-
take you back to elementary school.
Exactly, and a modification for that is your little dance move that you did side to side.
Right.
Little side
Yeah.
lunges, I
Yeah,
guess.
side lunges, you don't really have to jump if you don't feel
And
comfortable.
it really
Yeah.
increases your heart rate. You know, we're jumping and
does.
jumping. I thought it's okay, but after a while, I got tired. Oh my gosh.
And our
Yeah.
timings were Tabata style, so it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we were really feeling that heart rate rising.
Yeah, you think it's not that hard to do
Yeah.
exercise for 20 seconds, but tell me, oh my goodness.
Those 10 seconds go so fast,
yeah, they
it's
do.
barely a break.
You barely have time to breathe,
Yeah.
and then you're right back into the workout.
Exactly.
So by the time we got to the crunches, I was already exhausted. Let's get into these crunches.
Yeah, so we're doing double crunches. So it's a crunch back, we're keeping our core tight, and we're touching our feet. You can modify this with just doing a regular crunch, a sit-up. It does not have to be the double one. But if
Yeah.
you do the double one, you're working your lower abs as well.
Yeah, there's us doing the
whole-
double
yeah,
crunches,
the whole
struggling a
core.
little bit.
And the last one, let's talk about plank.
Yeah, so we did our 2-minute plank. This is a really good finisher. You plank down, you're keeping your core tight, you're working your lower back, your core, and the core is really the staple of every workout.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you have a strong core because this will help you in the gym, weightlifting, everyday life, your posture, just feeling great about yourself. It's good to
Yeah.
have a strong core.
Everyone wants to build that nice flat six-pack.
Six pack as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not so intense after all, am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
not too bad.
Thanks so much, Farzi,
You're
for coming in
welcome.
and teaching us all about high-intensity interval training, HIIT workouts. Now, I'm definitely going to add this routine to my next workout.
Yep, me too.
Now, speaking of something else that's trending on social media, I like to call it a what got you through high school?
Yeah, you know, guys, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, I'm sorry to bring this up again, but summer is sadly coming to an end. So you know what's trending on Twitter is hashtag what got you through high school. So people have been tweeting about the little things they did that got them through those 4 years. Let's take a look at some right now.
Sure.
Here's the first tweet we have here. And this Twitter user said, I believe the term is by the skin of my teeth.
Oh.
Sounds like they had a little bit of a rough time. That one's pretty funny. Let's take a look at the next one. This one is fitting in with every crowd, and they have a picture of a purple chameleon.
Oh my gosh. So they're trying to, fit in. just
Yeah,
kinda-
you know, just slide in there, blend in, make your way through it. Don't get in trouble. Don't get involved in too much drama.
Or maybe
Great tip.
there is drama, just hide yourself in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get involved.
Is there another one? Yeah.
The next one here we have, with the help of these two things, we have Quizlets and Spark Notes.
Spark Notes.
Spark
Oh
Notes.
my gosh, Spark Notes. It's gonna be
Yeah,
your
I didn't use
biggest
Quizlets, but Spark Notes is the OG. It's amazing. I don't think I read too many books, I'm sorry to say. I will say that. I didn't read too many books, but I read so many Spark Notes pages, and they helped me get really great grades, honestly. So check out Spark Notes, kids. That's a great
Right.
tip. The next one we have here, hashtag how I got through high school, is by not going most of the time.
Ooh.
This one I don't recommend.
I don't recommend. Go to school, guys.
Go to
Get
school.
an education. I think it's one of the most important things we have.
Yeah, in grade 12, it's very tempting to just skip out and go home or sign yourself out. But those are the days you're going to miss.
Don't do it.
Enjoy your years.
Enjoy
You won't
your
get them
years.
back.
You're right. So is that all that we got for the high schools?
Oh, we have one more.
We got one
This
more.
one says, God knows how I got through high school without punching anyone. We have some anger issues here.
Ew. I mean, you know, high school is great once you get to university. It's amazing, but let's not hate on high school too much.
No, high school's a great time. But I get it, you know, there's all these teens all together all the time.
Right.
A lot of emotions, a lot of drama. I get how they can get aggravated.
Okay, but before we wrap up our show, I really want to get to this next topic. TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, the 44th annual, is here. And you know what that means. Toronto is about to get flooded with film lovers and, of course, the stars themselves. TIFF is running from September 5th to September 15th, so there's plenty of time to catch your favorite celebrities, but make sure you charge those cameras. Don't want to go there with a dead battery and then see Jennifer Lopez.
I
And
know.
you can't even take a picture. So let's talk about some of the hottest stars that are going to be coming to Toronto. But of course, they're subject to change. We got Christian Bale. He's here for the movie Ford versus Ferrari. We got Antonio Banderas and Meryl Streep. They're both starring in The Laundromat. And Banderas is also here for Pain and Glory. Priyanka Chopra. The Sky is Pink. She's going to be here for this movie. This is the only film from Asia selected, so great achievement. And it marks Priyanka's return to Hindi films after about 3 years.
Yeah, 'cause she got her start out there in India.
We got Tom Hanks. He's here for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. He stars as the most beloved Fred Rogers. J-Lo, the queen, who recently turned 50. She's here for Hustlers, a great cast in Hustlers. Adam Sandler, a classic favorite for Uncut Gems, and so many more. So you're definitely gonna wanna head to TIFF. Are you gonna go check it out, Steph?
Definitely. A movie I really want to see is Hustlers. Honestly, I love J-Lo. We both love J-Lo so
J.Lo.
much. So I probably will go walk around downtown, just casually in the area, back and forth, and see if I run into her or any other celebrities. I think that's my favorite thing to do during TIFF season.
Oh, same. I'm gonna be downtown. I'm gonna be in Toronto. I really want to see the Queen J-Lo. So many great stars coming. It really brings the world together. Toronto puts Toronto on the map. Something to look forward to. Unfortunately, our time here is up. You've been watching The Social Life here at Rogers TV. I'm your host, Ksenia.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we'll be here. See us next time.
One, two, three.